the gesture that is coming from the donors. But before I make a start, I will want to introduce our guests. And we have Mr. Panta Samate. Mr. Panta is from the pharmaceutical. Mrs. My apology, Mrs.
Can we put it in our own style first before we do anything? Sorry.
My apology for that. And we also have Mr. Musa Sen from the Ministry of Health. We also have Patu Kamara, admin, Berkama District Hospital. We also have Aisha Tuba, chairperson, Kabifata class 13. 93. Exactly. We also have Patu Marajalo as a treasury, assisted by Dr. Fati. We also have Mr. Alion Dabo from the Berkama Senior Council as the World Council for Kabifata work. And today we are having a presentation here, and I will give Mr. Musa Sen to give a welcoming remarks on this occasion. Mr. Sen, you are welcome.
Good morning, colleagues. Deputy Director Fatimata Samate Gawara, deputizing for the Minister of Health and the Director of National Pharmaceutical Services. We are very pleased this morning to be part of this gathering. Central Medical Stores is known to be the hub of the Ministry of Health for receiving and redistribution of all medical and drugs for the Gambia. And we are very happy to receive the donors from Kabifata class 93 who are here today with us to give a very magnificent donation to the Ministry of Health for the fight against COVID and other diseases. So we are very pleased with the media for any time of our calls. They are present and very timely. We'll say a very big thank you to the media and the friends of the Ministry of Health, especially Aisha. She is the most early bird. So we're telling you a very big welcome to the Central Medical Stores for this presentation that is going to be handed over to the Ministry of Health. We thank you very much for your comment.
Partners, we have been working with them since on the onset, and we still value their partners, and they are here for us, and we are also here for them. Now we will call another very important lady, one of our donors, and before going to talk to her, we would also want to talk to Mr. Dabo, Aliu Dabo, to give a few words from the Gama Area Council. Mr. Dabo, you are welcome.
Good morning, Master of Ceremony. Mr. Sen, Madam Samate, a representative from the Ministry of Health, here for the Minister. Of course, to the class of 92, 93, Kabifata, who are the donors to this event. Under the stewardship of Madam Aisha as the chair, and all other executive members, the media, who are my friends and who are still part and parcel of me as a media practitioner before assuming the office of a councillor. Today's event is yet another milestone history in the annals of Kabifata ex-student class of 93, because as we all know, health is everyone's business, and without a quality or a good health, no society can make any headway. So this donation was born out of humanitarian gesture, as my CEO of Badia, who is Suleiman Sanyang, aka Masal Talisman, residing in Glasgow, United Kingdom, who was also a class of 92, 93 at Kabifata Primary School. Why I'm saying class of 92? Because I am 92, so they are 93. I'm sorry for that. We started it, association, a locally registered youth group called Badiya One Family, which was headed by Suleiman Sanyang. Myself is and still the national coordinator of that association. And the Ministry of Health and the Youth are very aware of our existence and the support we've been giving to the Brikama health facility, then now Brikama District Hospital. From 2008 to date, we've been supporting that facility, raising funds, and the proceeds gained from the fundraising is plowed back to the Brikama District Hospital. And most of the members, I'm here with two of them, Lamin Dabu and Mr. Jabi. But our purpose of donating is to give our little to our community. As the saying goes, let's ask ourselves, what can we do for our community? Or what can we do for our society or our country? So through that intervention, Suleiman Sanyang, who is a member of the class of 93, through his consultation with Aisatu and other members of that class, they deem it necessary that since Badiya has been supporting the Brikama Hospital through the maternity, now what they can do is to come together and work with Badiya, their association or their class. They have some generous people who are out of the Gambia. They too have the zeal and the will to see what can we do for Brikama District Hospital, but not only Brikama, and other health facilities around within the country. So my coming here today is to represent the Brikama Area Council. Again, even the class of 93, and also Badiya, who has been a partner to the class of 93, so that we can see what can we do for our health sector. When we all sick, we all go to our local hospitals. So having this small, when we are opportune enough to go out of the country, what we can do is to reflect back our mind to the poor and needy that are in our community. And because of that, another gesture was also born. My own charity called Honorable Aluke Davos Foundation is also a genuine partner to the hospital. But it was all born from the class of 93 and that of the Badiya. So today we are here to join hands with the class of 93, and I think they have made no mistake. Isa herself is a medical person. So if she spearheaded this donation, it will be no surprise to me and those who knew her. So on that note, on behalf of Suleiman Sanyang and Badiya as national coordinator, and also a ward councillor, a local representative in Brikama, I have the honor to congratulate the class of 93. Of course, this would not have been done. I said we will come to that. There are guys or somebody who did everything possible to make sure that these items are given to the class of 93 through the good work of ISAP, Suleiman Sanyang, and other honorable members of this association. So on that note, on behalf of the chairman of the Brikama Area Council, and my humble behalf, and the people of West Coast Region, and the Brikama District Hospital, through the Regional Director, Mr. Sambu, and the OIC, who has been a good brother and a friend, Lamin Sanyang, and her administrator and all staffers at that facility. We have these little assorted medical materials to hand over to the ministry so that they can be given, or they can do for onward delivery to the beneficiary hospitals. But Brikama is the name. But we know that Brikama alone is not a medical facility in this country. And what I know, as a partner to the Brikama Hospital and Medical facilities, that the little they have, they share it among themselves so that others can also have the little. So on that note, we thank the donors and the ministry, but I'm also calling on the ministry to support the youth-led organizations like the Badia, the Honorable Alukeda Foundation, and other reputable organizations that are supporting health facilities across the country. Of course, to the gallant and the giant class of 93 students of Kabifata. On that note, I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Councilor Nabo. Your words are impressive. You mentioned so many things, including that of the poor, which we need to assist, and we will continue to help them as a ministry. Everyone in the Gambia is a concern for us as a ministry, and we will endeavor and do our best to make sure that life and livelihoods of Gambians are given the due health respect that they deserve. Now our next guest will be Aissatou Ba. Aissatou is the chairperson of Kabifata class 93. Aissatou will be giving us a gist of what is going to be donated today. Aissatou will be giving us details about their organization and those that donated them. Aissatou Ba, you're welcome.
Good morning. I'm representative of the Ministry of Health, Mrs. Yawara, representative of Central Medical Stores, Mr. Sen, and your staff. Good morning, Mrs. Diallo, Fatou Kamara Diallo, and my colleague executive members who are here today, and also representative of the Brikama Area Council. I feel so deeply honored and satisfied today to stand here and witness the presentation of these materials. As an ex-student of Kabifata Primary School Class 93, and also as a healthcare worker of this country. This group actually started as just a WhatsApp group, like everyone does these days. Ex-students come together from a WhatsApp group just to reconnect and unite and, remember old times. And remember old times. So it was during that time, during our discussions, that we decided to give back to Brikama. And the inspiration came through Badia. Like Ali had said, Suleiman Sanyang is part of us. He's also an ex-student of Kabifata Primary School Class 93. And he's been doing this for the past 10 years, and it's been successful. So we said, why not we help Suleiman? But since the association wasn't registered, then we decided to register it as a non-profit organization. So this is actually our first project, and we are happy that it's like this. At least we've got 25 assorted medical equipment that we are presenting today. And the target health facility is Brikama, since Kabifata Primary School is in Brikama. And this couldn't have been possible without the support of our donors. We couldn't have bought these materials because it's a lot of money. Like they told me, it's about 150,000 pounds or thereabout. And the people who helped us get these things is National Health Services like NHS, Greater Glasgow, and Clyde in Scotland, who helped us through our colleague in Scotland called Megan Raleigh. She and her colleagues in Scotland came together and made so these people donated this stuff to us, and they put them together in these boxes to send it to Gambia. But we all know we cannot just get them to Gambia if we don't get the logistics. The logistics were actually provided by Project Gambia. They're the ones who made it happen to Gambia. They actually sent this stuff to us. So I would like to say a very big thank you to Suleiman and his team for the inspiration. Also to our people in the diaspora, they had to put monies together to buy some of the things that were missing in the equipments. Also, we have to say a very big thank you to my co-executive members in the Gambia who have been working tirelessly since these materials came here. Also, a very big thank you to the Ministry of Health, because since the instruments came and I spoke to them, they were really so helpful. They made it possible for this stuff to be here today. Also, a very big thank you to the media houses. You people came in short notice, so we say a very big thank you to you. And your people, we are really grateful. Thank you for coming. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to all of you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aisha. 150,000 pounds is a lot of money, and those are the materials that we are witnessing today. So now I'll be calling on Madam Patu Kamara. Madam Patu Kamara is an admin at Birkama District Hospital. The Birkama District Hospital is going to be one of the beneficiaries that are going to benefit, or the primary beneficiaries that are going to benefit from this donation. Madam Administrator, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. James from the Central Medical Store. This morning, the chairperson of Kabifata 93 by Aisha and Lady. And my other friend here, Mr. Ali, the Councillor of Bikama, one of the local councillors of Bikama. And the media have and all the previous media from Central present here this morning. This is a single honor for me to come here on behalf of the Bikama District Hospital and on behalf of the Directorate Region 2 to receive the scenario gifts from the class of 93 about the dynamics. For Badia, they have been with us for a long time. We have been partnering with them. We are trying for not to have a relationship, but they have been helping us a lot within the past 10 years. And then for Badia, on the Mr. Sanya, we thank you for your continuous support that we are giving to become District Hospital. It is appreciated. And then for the Kabifata 93 batch, to partner with Mr. Sanya is not a surprise because Mr. Sanya is always working day in and day out to fulfill most of our problems at Bikama District Hospital. As we all know, Bikama District Hospital is the business center where most of the activities happen. They are in the public service, does not happen in the other health facilities. We have many deliveries in the country. Most of the deliveries are conducted in Bikama, if you see the statistics. So donation items like this will help us to execute our duties better. And to Kabifata 93 batch, we also thank you very much. And you know this is the first time, and I know it's going to continue because we are all natives of Bikama. Your sisters, your brothers, and your aunties are the ones who are benefiting these items. We also assured you that the donated items will be put into good use and we will take care of them, great care of them in our capacity at the health facility. So on that note, on behalf of the Director of Region 2, Mr. Sambu, and my OIC, I thank you very much for choosing Bikama as the beneficiary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Admin Kamara. We really appreciate the efforts as you have already highlighted, that this material being given to us, the Ministry of Health, through Birkama District Hospital, will be taken care of and will benefit the people that are going to come to that hospital. Without much ado, I will call on Mr. Patu, Madam, Mrs. My apology.
We do the symbolic handing over, then she gave the board of bags and we let it go.
Please, let's do that.
Come here.
Take a picture and a video at the same time.
No, you can't. That's all right. Okay. It's okay.
teacher, Madam Watu Samate. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Chairperson, Kabifata Primary School, class of 93, colleagues from the Department, the Directorate of Health Promotion, colleagues from the Kama District Hospital, colleagues from other departments of the Ministry of Health, representatives from the Kama Area Council. I say to you all, Assalamu alaikum, and good morning to the Central Medical Stores on behalf of the Ministry of Health. Central Medical Stores here in Porto is where all health commodities procured by the Ministry of Health, partner organizations and individuals are stored, and it's from this point that they're distributed throughout the country. We are grateful that the citizens of Gambia have taken it upon themselves to contribute what they can to the efforts of the government towards the health needs of their fellow Gambians. For that, we commend Kabifata Primary School, class of 93, and their partners, NHS Greater Glasgow and Clyde in Scotland, and Project Gambia for such a noble gesture. The donors have requested that the donated items be sent to Bukama District Hospital as their primary target. But we are sure that the items supplied, they're so vast, and they include items like laboratory items, orthopedic and other surgical items, maternity and labor equipment. We are sure they will benefit far beyond the scope of Bukama alone. So for that, we are really, really grateful. And on behalf of the Ministry of Health, we commend your efforts, and we hope that they will continue far into the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Samate. Yeah, thank you very much, Madam
Stop, that's the
Samate,
end.
for the words that you have.